What's up, guys? My name is Jeff, and today we're playing some Black Despair. So Invoke Despair is the main card we're going for here. I kind of built another mono black aggro deck in the past, a couple other things. This one we're going to go in full on with Tergrid as well, and having them sacrifice lots of stuff, almost more so than having stuff discard. I was trying to go for a discard version. It didn't end up working out as well for me, but going more on the discard side of things this time. I'm going to see how it works out. We have Demon Disciple, we have Henrika as well. Some of these mythics I'm not actually I'm not spending the wild cards for, and so I'm just using the ones that I have. Some of these could be better. Junji could be a really good card. Henrika's really powerful. There's just a lot of ways to kind of make some discard effects happen, some sacrifice stuff with Soul Shatter, whatever. Early game we just have things that we're fine with our stuff having sacrifice, so that we can kind of sacrifice each thing if we need to. We have Deadly Disputes to make sure we draw more cards. One Meathook Massacre. I'm not sure if we need more board wipes, but we do have quite a bit of removal between all of this, and so I'm hoping that it's fine. And then Tergrid should just win the game for us. Hopefully that's the deck. Let's dive into it. We do also have Duress, a couple of Duress for the only other like discard thing we need. That's it. Here we go. All right, great hand. Keeping this. We have some Invoke Despairs. See how it goes. The ramp, we're gonna go Eyetwitch first. I'd rather try to be able to find my lands. Prosperous Innkeeper. Just in case I had removal, I'm playing it out. That's what I was trying to say. You can also sacrifice it here with Demon's Disciple. Veteran, it gets to come back. We swing in. Pass the turn. All right, so it's just green-white aggro, I think. Or Celeste, or humans, maybe? Humans could be a thing, too. Attack in. Whenever they gain life. Yeah, we don't want them gaining life. Sacrifice the Eyetwitch. Get rid of their way to gain life. We already got rid of another one from hand as well, so that's pretty sweet. Removal or just lands? We have a good board for removal at the moment. We have some turns to find lands, so let's just go for that. Have answers. Right, Valkyrie. Okay, that's got to go. All right, so this gets us to Invoke Despair. Shambles. So yeah, target you. I always forget. I always try to choose which one I'm sacrificing first because it technically comes first on the card. It always throws me off. We'll swing in here. Offering both. I actually would like to trade off against this, so maybe I should have offered both there. Another Invoke Despair. Yeah, they get lots of counters onto things now, especially because they can bring this one back. Innkeeper as well. All right. Well, you found all of the pieces that turn the deck on. We're gonna steal them, of course, but... Oh, it exiles my guy. I was thinking that sacrificed it. Oops, my bad. I always forget about that. Yeah, big flyer. Gets big. No blacks. On to 16. Deadly Dispute. Main phase or after I block some stuff? I have double blocks here. If they have any creature, then they can still swing in with those guys, which then blocks will be even better. Acquisition Expert, I kind of want to hold off on. What could I really find that would make this worthwhile? Not a ton of stuff in the 2-drop slot. So yeah, let's just pass the turn. A Meathook Massacre could be pretty sweet. No Deadly Dispute, double block here. We'll block like that. Come on, Arena. Do not freeze on me again every time I start doing good things. I swear, every time it's like, oh man, Jeff's starting to win. We have to freeze on Jeff again. I don't know what is going on with my computer that's making it go slow. All right, finally, let's choose. All right, got back into the game. Sorry about that. And of course, I can't use any emotes as soon as it goes out of... Oh, man, I hate this so much sometimes. All right, we found the Meathook Massacre. That is amazing. Can't do it on enough, though. See, I can kill the other guys, though, and then go for the Invoke Despair to potentially do that. Eyetwitch also can just block here. I think it's Invoke Despair and Eyetwitch, though. That gets rid of that guy, gets rid of an enchantment, which is really big. Gives us a land, which is nice. For later. Eyetwitch. Okay, we can block one of the big guys. So I'm pretty sure it's a Meathook Massacre on this next turn. We don't have enough to get the 5, but then we have Invoke Despair afterwards. They will be able to bring this guy back, which makes it a bit awkward, but we can also go for targeted removal here. I think the main thing, though, is we just want to be able to survive, you know? See, I have enough mana to go for... I want the Environmental Sciences just for the life gain. Pest Summoning's not awful. We go for this. Necrotic Fumes again. Can I go Acquisitions Expert, Shambling Ghast, and Necrotic Fumes? Do I have enough mana for that? I'm just trying to think if I can wait one more turn for this Meathook Massacre to try to find a land or get the treasure here. Because if I can, that would be pretty busted. We're taking too much, though. Yeah. Okay, so X4. Okay, we gain 3 life. 2 life? What didn't die? Oh, it gets exiled instead when it would die. Oh, I forgot about that. So we actually don't gain the life there. That's pretty brutal. It brings back another flyer. We in some trouble, but I think we got this. Okay, so Acquisitions Expert. Take a peek at that hand. They've been not playing stuff for several turns now. Ooh, Vorinclex, cool. Okay, Fumes. Exile you. No protection, hopefully. Lee's gonna gain life, that's fine. Get a Shambling Ghast, okay. Invoke Despair next turn is pretty sweet. We still taking way too much damage here. Destroy target enchantment. Yeah. That guarantees a kill on the Phantom. And has a blocker for this cleric. Let's swing in first. See if I can kill both of them here. Okay. So Demon Disciple, sacrifice Shambling Ghast. Make sure I remember to hit the -1. Okay, they sacrifice there anyway. So then we make a treasure. Okay. Some life. Or a Celebrant. Trade off. Ooh, Tergrid. We keep holding off of this Invoke Despair. It's but we have 2 of it in a row next turn, later, eventually, you know. And now we get to steal stuff. And that is the actual dream here, is stealing stuff. Okay. Do they have enchantment as well? Okay, I wasn't sure. All right, now I need to find ways to gain more life. That's gonna be a little bit difficult, actually. Actually, no, we just steal all their stuff, right? Can I hold full control here? Take action. Okay, it does come back immediately. Pass the turn. I like this. I like being able to bring something back from the graveyard as well. We actually do have some decent life gain stuff. Do I still have the lady? Soul Shatter. Just in case. I didn't want them to have some sort of shenanigans they had going on there, or trample or whatever. Take action. Gain life. Voice of the Blessed gets bigger. We are gaining life now. Life is good. So it's when it enters as well. That's cool. Dream Scar. All right. Bring Tergrid back. Last turn. They shouldn't have anything with haste. Oh, except for the Vorinclex that we know they have. Now they have the mana for it, so that's a little bit terrifying. Tergrid. Voice of the Blessed, okay. Ooh, another Tergrid. Do I play with them a little bit here? Of course we do. All right, so activate you. So they take 3. They have plenty of life, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? Do I just want to draw cards instead? The issue is the Vorinclex, but I'm just gonna steal their stuff. Yeah, I just want more stuff. Yeah, take action. I'll take that. Attack in. We need to kill them pretty fast here. Yes. All right, so activate that. Untap. Yeah, there we go. That was awesome. Woo! What a game. That was a really, really fun game. All right, diving into free play this one while I'm ranking up. I don't want to tarnish anything until we see, but if this starts playing really well, then maybe we'll dive into it. We got some discard in the game. We have Henrika on turn 4, which is phenomenal. We have 3 lands also, which is what we're looking for with this deck right now. Just making sure we're hitting our lands. Hot Shot Mechanic. Okay. Okay, everything's looking pretty good so far. Get some discard going. Slow them down a little bit. Henrika, gonna have some good stuff to sacrifice here too. Get rid of you. All right, Artifacts is a little bit more annoying. Trying to remember if Invoke Despair, if it also hits an artifact or an enchantment. I don't remember. Genius Smith. Definitely willing to go off with the trade-off there. This is the highest mana value. So we can kill that when we need to. Black Staff of Waterdeep. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go Acquisitions Expert here. Again, I'm actually looking for just another way to find land. I'd love to find like Eyetwitch next turn, maybe hold up Soul Shatter. And the main thing I want to do here is just try to get the Tergrid before I start sacrificing. Being able to steal their stuff would be amazing in this matchup. What's this card? Turn target creature or vehicle with mana to your list or graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Okay, double block there. Gladly trade off. Absolutely. I guess we can also just go for the card draw here, right? Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're going for card draw. I forgot that there's other options. Transforming is also not a terrible way to go. There's the Eyetwitch I wanted. That's the turn. Should have probably swung in. Whatever. All right, so I have a 3/4. They can bring stuff back from graveyard to hand. Interesting. No blocks. All right, so Tergrid. That hasn't been chosen. Yep, sacrifice. Get a hot shot mechanic. We'll take action. Get stuff out of their graveyard. Haha. Yeah, we'll swing in. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't do enough there. Right. I like it. Dude, Henrika's awesome. Ingenious Smith. What else is this case? So, whenever you or another permanent becomes a target of a spell, opponent control. So you as well. So the Soul Shatter, do I target opponent? No, it's each opponent. All right, perfect. It's the highest mana value. Okay, so they can go in attacking here if they want to. We have a blocker for it, though. Opponent scoops it up. There we go. All right. Tergrid is awesome. I like it. Up against Dark Walrus. No creatures, but Meathook Massacre into Invoke is, you know, should be good. Hopefully. Being on the draw makes us a little bit worse too if we're up against a creature deck. Okay, that's better. Something for the 2-drop slot. And also maybe Deadly Dispute. We'll get out Hostile Hostel here. Get rid of a land. Last turn. All right, rogues. Rogues and ninjas. Perhaps, perhaps. Counter spells are going to be annoying. Which tells us saw it coming. Ah, we lost our another Invoke Despair. That'd be amazing. All right, so Demon's Disciple's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and swing in. See if they have some interaction. Doesn't look like it. So we'll go ahead and go with Demon's Disciple here. We'll keep our guy out. Getting this guy off the board is pretty necessary. Meathook Massacre is still going to be pretty decent. Is Behold the Multiverse. Okay. Could it actually just be like mail of some sort? Feed the Swarm. Be weird. Last turn. All right, so I don't want to play the Invoke Despair into a counter spell. 3 blue mana held up there. So I'd rather try to see if this gets countered right now. It'd be great to like wait for the Tergrid. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have counter spells. All right, that's good. That's a good card to play here. Draw a card. Last turn. Anything I want to bring back? There actually is some stuff. How about that? How do I want to do this? I want to go for Invoke Despair. They're definitely flashing something in, right? So we have removal. So let's go ahead and just transform this. It's a 3/4 that that's lifelink and flying. It's not bad. I don't have instant speed removal, so it's a bit awkward there. I have a legendary creature, so this actually costs 3. I can go grab like another acquisitions expert right now and kind of just hold off on all this other stuff. I think it's not a bad play. Like going to grab the acquisitions expert's pretty good here. Yeah, so Acquisitions Expert. Didn't find a Tergrid. That was the other thing, is if I found a Tergrid, it would be great. I could have done instant speed, but getting rid of them something right now is nice. They're down to 2 cards. Take another land. Well, they found Did they only have one black source? They've discarded like a bunch of swamps. Okay, attack in. I'm trying to hold off on the Invoke Despair for as long as possible, just in case it is a counter spell of some sort. Like we don't need it to win at the moment, so we're gonna go Shambling Ghast here. Yeah, I think we just passed the turn. This can only be activated at sorcery speed. How fast do I need this clock to be? I guess we'll just pass the turn. There it is. Okay. That's what they're going for. Okay, and we don't have instant speed removal. At least not a lot of it. I can find a Soul Shatter. Potentially. They don't have a lot of cards anyway. I think I can kind of hold off here. Like, the other thing too, Hullbreaker Horror actually does really bad against is things like our Demon Disciple and things like that. So going for Deadly Dispute right then might have been nice, but I kind of want to have a chance to block here. Bouncing Henrika would be amazing. I'd be fine with that. All right, so sure. Wind Robber. Gonna go attacking in. And we get to kill their only other blocker, yeah. Wait, how many cards do I have in my graveyard? 8. A little bit awkward then. That's fine. All right, so block here. And Deadly Dispute, sacrifice creature. -1 onto you. You can draw a card now if you want to. Go for it. That's fine. We just want them to not have another creature. And then we're just fine. Interesting. Okay. All right, how much mana do I have? Do I have enough for Henrika? Make him sacrifice 1. I have Bloodchief's Thirst. Let's see. Invoke Despair is pretty nice. It might just be better than anything else, and I can... Yeah, we're just gonna go Invoke Despair. Target opponent. They don't have anything to cast, so one of them's dying here. And then Henrika's will be able to kill it the next turn. Right now, we're just like, okay, let's draw all the cards right now. I'm looking for... Yeah, just something to play out. I don't have to discard anyway. Last turn. Down to 5. Man, they found so many lands. No blocks. Man, I wanted a Tergrid so I could just steal it. That would be the dream. I was kind of holding off here to see if we can make that happen, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. We also had Bloodchief's Thirst to kill it, so we didn't have to sacrifice there, do whatever we needed to. Cool. Up against the Phantom. No tomb lands, or we need another land, but we have Eyetwitch to find it, maybe. We have Tergrid. I like Tergrid. Demon's Disciple can kill this, too, if we need a land. Cool. Eyetwitch, go. Pass turn. Rakdos artifacts could actually be pretty bad for us. That's what this is, which it appears to be. Oh, not that land. Okay. All right, kill you, swing in, down to 19, pass the turn. A little bit awkward on the mana base here. I'd rather use this than just ramp up here. Like, I could play this out if I don't find another land to sacrifice the Eyetwitch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so back in here. We definitely need another land. So Demon's Disciple. We sacrifice Eyetwitch. They're gonna have blockers for this. That's kind of okay with us, though. Pest Summoning could also be okay. Just Environmental Sciences for now. Pass the turn. Bank Buster. Sweet, we're finding lands. Lands are grand. Tergrid is a little bit interesting against their deck. They have lots of permanents, but they're not going to want to use them for anything other than this. But they do create lots of permanents, so it's still awkward. So we're going to swing in. I think we do just want to get the actual Tergrid out in the battlefield and hope that we can start using Soul Shatter to do some fun stuff. So Environmental Sciences right now, just find a land. Some life. Found our mana. Find some other stuff here is nice. A way to bring back Tergrid if it dies, or just the Eyetwitch if we need to. Probably a way to bring back the Tergrid. That's what I'm needing. Ooh, and the Acquisitions Expert. All right, I'm going to swing in first. The left roll even lower. All right, go Tergrid. So their deck is all about sacrificing things, right? As long as it's not it's a non-token, actually, we can just steal their stuff. I forgot about that part of it. So yeah, sacrifice some stuff, we'll get it. I'm fine with that. Meathook Massacre on 1. Okay. Draws a card. Okay, Acquisitions Expert. See what we can steal. Even if it's just a land, I'm kind of happy with it. Okay, non-permanent, that's fine. Swing in. Down to 10. That's my turn. I would love to be able to steal this Reckoner Pinkbuster. I think there's a way we can make it happen. This is only creature, right? Creature or Planeswalker with the highest mana value. Okay. So, Pinkbuster gets a blocker. Not an artifact, though. The treasure as well. I've always figured about the treasure part of this. Invoke Despair. Okay. Sacrifice creature. Gain some life. 14 down to 17. Destroying their stuff. Is that actually worthwhile here? I think we're just going to be digging to find another guy here, right? Yeah, so we're just going to activate you. Mill some cards, see what good stuff we can find. Henrika seems awesome. Making him discard might have been the better play. They just block here. I could kill this now. They just have to jump, and does that actually help us a ton? Not a whole lot. Swing in. I haven't seen one of their decks play the Invoke Despair. Why would you not block and then sacrifice it? I'm really confused. Okay, pass turn. The lifelink from this actually is going to be pretty nice as well. If you find a creature off the top, that's great. Otherwise, just having a lifelink flyer is going to be pretty good here. X5. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. They actually got up to the Meathook Massacre. Rough. Hostile Hotel. I am going to kill the artifact that they've got. Just making sure it's harder for them to actually activate on the next turn here. We don't really have much else we're doing, so, you know, doing what we can. Last turn. Lolf.
You could have such power, but you are too weak to take it.
They didn't activate Lolth right away? Yeah! Woo! dude, you always activate Planeswalkers right away. Oh, that's awesome. All right, cool. We're still in trouble. We need to find ways to draw cards. Or, you know, our Invoke Despair. It is enchantment or Planeswalkers. 1 to 10. Soul Shatter. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend it just on this guy. I can only do this at sorcery speed. Sure. Yeah, I wish I could go for a Hostile Hotel in response to this. That'd be amazing. Yeah, we're just hurting ourselves now. Pass the turn. Destroying the artifact. They have so many cards right now, it doesn't matter. They have Roadside Reliquary to sacrifice to find more stuff. Yeah. So the misplay might have been going for the Henrika instead of going for the discard right away. If I'd been able to steal something from their hand, either a land or whatever, to force them to discard, probably would have been better. I would love to find an Invoke Despair. Wow, okay. The 7. Down to 8. And a 9. It makes a bunch of dudes. Yeah. Yep. All right. We haven't drawn very well, first off. So that is one thing that's bad with this. They also had they were able to get to a Meathook Massacre on 5 pretty dang fast. And that's just not good for us. Bad for Jeffrey. And yeah, I don't think we have a way of coming back here. Because even if we kill their stuff, we're just dead. The one thing is that they do, if we find and invoke the Despair, we sacrifice a creature, but they also sacrifice an enchantment. We get to get back. Oh no, we don't get there. We can get rid of the Meathook Massacre is what I'm trying to say, is a potential thing here, and then draw cards. Okay, yeah. That would have been amazing like 5 turns ago. All right, we're up against Extraordinary. We're going to keep this hand. I like it. Go Shambles. Hello. Get out Hive. Good time drawing that. That's turn. I was going to go for the Hostile Hotel and just sacrifice this immediately to ramp up, but tap land, we want to get out sooner than later, right? Okay, get a treasure. I am fine with that. Get this out early to draw a card. And I'm pretty fine just flipping this over too. It's such a good card. Champion of the Perished. All right. Some things that we can kill with fire. All right, let's go Bloodchief's Thirst. Yeah, Bloodchief's Thirst. We actually are going to go Shambling Ghast here. And then we get to sacrifice this, and if they sacrifice this one, we still get to kill the Jadar. So, go to sacrifice a creature. All right, so I get to keep the 2/2. Good job, you. You figured it out. Go for treasure. Attack in. Acquisition expert. Slow him down a little bit more. I would love to hold on to that for a little bit longer, but zombie deck is all about just playing as tons and tons of stuff, and so getting rid of more things is better. Flashback card. Cool. With Decayed, yeah. Invoke Despair would be nice for card draw, but Duress is actually pretty phenomenal at times. Let's go ahead and transform you. Let's see what they do first. It's probably just the Invoke Despair for the card draw. Yeah. If we find a land here, we also get the Duress. So we get to draw 2 cards. They get to take 2 or 4. No land. Huh. Well, still, good stuff to play next turn. Having a lot of flyers, actually, this buffs up our flyers, too, which is really nice. Whoa, they're just digging for anything. That's rough. Chant the Parish. Do they have land, too? Man, what is their hand? Do they have, like, a bunch of expensive stuff? Like, Negro Duality, I feel like, would make a lot of sense for them to have, but okay. They just must not have had anything. All right, guys, we got a 66% win rate here at this deck. Pretty awesome stuff. If you guys want to see your stats at the end of whenever you're playing games, whatever, check out MTG Assistant. Link is down in the description below. First link there. It helps support the channel a ton. And yeah, this deck is sweet. I've actually been pretty impressed with how it was playing out. So I might actually take that into ranked. I didn't play up against a lot of decks that were in ranked though, so I'm not sure how it would actually translate out. But like, I was liking just having both of these on the top end, Invoke Despair and Tergrid. I tried playing this deck before and I just didn't have the full playset of either of them. But I was just recognizing, you know what, like these things will just help us get to our 5 mana. I didn't even have extra lands. I just made sure I had Eyetwitches and Shambling Ghast, which can help us, you know, get up to 5 mana fairly easily. We get some extra card draw, Deadly Disputes for treasure as well. And so we should be able to get to 5 mana, you know, early, even if we don't hit 5 lands, and then we should eventually 5 the 5 lands eventually with card draw, with all the things that we're doing. So it turned out pretty great. I think Tergrid is still really powerful. I think this being able to destroy enchantments is huge in the format. Being able to destroy planeswalkers is huge in the format. Being able to have so much other removal and stuff is really great. Closing out games can be a little bit challenging if they are something that can just kind of keep getting value out on board. If they have enough value on board in the early game that we haven't been able to destroy, then I'm not sure we can go fast enough with all of this. Tergrid's pretty great. So like that's what happened with the Anvil deck. The Anvil deck just has so much value. We also just didn't draw any of the removal that mattered for that deck. We found like 4 Soul Shatters in that matchup, which is like the worst card for that matchup. So that's how it goes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.